What's going on YouTube? We submitted 28 cards to our local card shop. About $20 per card at 28. So we dropped about $560 if my math is mathin' on these cards. Let's see if we can profit. All right, so I think how I'm going to determine what's profit, we're going to take the TCG market price of the card, or I should say, we're going to take the price charting price minus the TCG player price and then minus the fees. I think that's probably going to be the best way to keep track of potential profit. So price charting minus the TCG market minus the $20 per card, and then we'll put either in the top left or top right the profit, and I think that's how we'll go ahead and keep track of how much profit we actually made. All right, we'll get this box out of the way. We'll keep like a 10, 9, 8, and then hopefully no 7s, but we'll keep track that way. So we'll start off here. It's the Mew. Mew got a 10. Okay, so that I know off the top of my head that's like a $125 card. So that's profit of like 50 or so bucks. Next up, the Charizard VMAX. Got a 10. Okay. We're off to a pretty hot start so far. So we're 2 for 2 on 10s. The shop that I go to, I normally get really good grades. I'm kind of a skeptic. Like, I don't want to change up a whole lot. I thought that when I submit through him, I get a lot of 10s, but we'll see if that reigns true. I mean, we're 3 for 3. I'm also a little like harsh on what I send. Like, I'm usually pretty good eyeballing if I think it's a 10, but 3 for 3 so far. This one's a big one, bigger one. There we go, 4 for 4. Both of the Charizards got a 10. You love to see it. I mean, so far, I know the sub, I think we said was 560, so I know we're getting pretty close to being in profit. This one I don't think's gonna 10. I know on the back it did have some whitening up here, kind of hard to see, and then a little bit down here per se. But let's see, got a 9. I think this one does pretty well in a 9, so that's not terrible. So we'll take that. So we get a 9 stack. I think that's still profit on that for sure. And then the Roaring Moon. Roaring Moon got a 10 too. So we are, what, 5 for 5 on the modern cards. We will take that. Let's do. All right, Mo and Lana. Oh, you showed it off. That got a 9. Okay, we're not doing too bad. I think that's like raw plus grading fees. So Serena, that got a 9 too. I'm not seeing it. I am not seeing it on that one. That one looks really good. So that's beyond me. Suicune V from Crown Zenith. That got a 10. We will take that. Espeon VMAX. That got a 9. Oh, that one kind of hurts. I know, especially on these alt arts, I guess the top is pretty heavy. No whitening on it though, so it's a little surprising that got a 9. Top's heavy. Yeah, these ones are tough because if they 9 on these alts like this, I mean, you're below raw price sometimes. Like, that's a little tough. All right, well, not great. Clefable. I know this one for sure wasn't a 10. Hollow scratching. There is some whitening on the back. This one got a 7. Ouch. I don't know. I don't even know what this one does, but that is not great for sure. So we'll get that pile. All right, we'll work off the top here. Iono. Got a 10. We take that. Unfortunately, there's a scratch on the case there. Don't quite like that, but Articuno, this easy 10, I'd say. Yeah, easy 10. The Chilling Rain alt arts, they do really well. Really well. The quality control on those are great. So not surprised out of 10 on that one. The Moltres, let's see. I'm hoping for a 10 here. Yep, another 10, we take that. Like I said, Chilling Rain. Quality control, really good. Not surprising. Let's see. The Shadow Rider Calyrex VMAX got a 10. We're killing it on the alts. The only one that's kind of surprising is that Espeon, but we take those. We'll take those all day. Urshifu got a 10. I like that. I would say we're definitely in profit at this point. See, what's surprising to me is it's a little thinner on the left on this Urshifu, but I mean, same with the Espeon, but somehow the Espeon got a 9. So I don't, doesn't make sense to me, but we'll take it. And then the Groudon. This looks like a solid 10. These are really hard to grade. I think this is like a 4X and a 10. So let's see. And it got a 10. We take that. That's like 200, 250 on that one. That's nice. That is nice. Sylveon. These always 10. Oh, and that got a 9. Okay then. What are we looking at here? I don't see it. I don't see it. That one puzzles me too. Usually, if any cards have whitening, I don't send them. It's kind of my, I mean, unless it has like one little white dot is when I send them, or I'll send those. But if it doesn't, I typically don't send it. So I am surprised. I mean, most of these I'm kind of surprised got 9s, but I bet if I sent them again, they'd probably get 10s. But you know, this should be no surprise. This should be a 10 all day. Chilling Rain. Chilling Rain's like 3 for 3 in this pile. Zapdos. Another Chilling Rain. 4. Can we go 4 for 4 on it? Oh, a 9. Why did that get a 9? I guess the left-hand side here, thinner than the right, you could say. I mean, back's about the same as that Espeon, so I guess that kind of makes sense. But so we're like 3 for 4 on Chilling Rain. That gets a 9. Dialga V-Star from Crown Zenith. This got a 10. We take that. We take that. Not surprising. The Crown Zenith are pretty good quality control on those. So, oh, that's in the 10. Next up, the Charizard. This is a big one. Because I know if it doesn't 10 and it 9s, it's typically below Raw. Raw is like 165. This in a 9 is like 150, which is absolutely asinine. But I'm pretty sure I sent this because I fully expected 10. I wouldn't send it any other way. Let's take a look. 10. Let's go. Take that. I still think this is like $270 card in a 10. So it's not like a double up or anything like that, but you take profit wherever you can get it. Oh, this is a big one. This is a big one. do we let this marinate? I think we're going to have to let that marinate. Let's leave that back here. Let it marinate because that is, I think that's the biggest card I sent. At least if it does a 10, it's the biggest. Lana, so that's from Twilight Masquerade. That got a 10 too. We take that. The only problem with the trainers I've noticed is they're a little harder to move. They're a little harder to move. I mean, eBay auction it, no complaints. We'll take a 10. Our 10 stack is getting high. I like to see that. Raikou V got a 10. Take that. Crown Zenith. Quality control, like I said. Bangers all day. Giratina, another Crown Zenith. Come on, I need this in a 10. I think a 9 hurts us. 10. We take that. That's a big one right there. I love this card too. This card's nice. Really pretty. The art. I don't know if I like this one more than the one from Lost Origins, but it's super nice. Moving on to our next one. We only got 3 left with the Greninja. Oh, we have another one. This one I wouldn't be surprised if it 9s just because the top's a little heavier. But, I mean, if we compare, I mean, they're almost identical, at least on the front. So if this got a 10, I would expect this one to also get a 10. But you know how they can be sometimes. They might have 10 that one and said, hey, let's 9 this one. No, they 10 both of them. Okay. All right, so they're consistent. We're consistent with it. Appreciate that. That helps us a lot. And then, last but not least, the Snorlax from Chilling Reign. I wouldn't be surprised if this tinned. I mean, it is a little heavier on the right here compared to the left. Left's pretty thin, but that might be just because they're kind of hiding it in that pocket. No whitening on the back. Yeah, so this, I would expect this to 10. 10, nice. I mean, gem rate on this is, I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I mean, we're hot. We've only, that's the Greninja. We're still waiting on that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 of the 28. So what is that? A 75% gem rate? We take that. 75% of this 10s. This is a big one. This is a big one. I mean, this card when I sent it looked perfect. So I would be surprised if this 9s. I really need this in a 10 because it's like $600 or what it was doing like $750. But if this 10s, come on, please 10. Oh yeah, 10. Let's go. That is massive. That is massive. I would say overall that is a pretty banger submission. I mean, 10s, 9s, and then a 7. But that's kind of not all that surprising. There's probably hollow scratching on that or something that I might have missed. Hoping for probably an 8 or a 9 on that one. But I would say we did really well. I will drop the profit right here. So you should know what we profited. Looking at it before I even added up, I assume we profited pretty well. Total cost should be $560, and then we'll take that off the profit, and you should see it somewhere on the screen here. But overall, I am stoked. I usually go to a local guy, Unopened Pac-Man, down in Olathe, Kansas. His submissions have been bangers. I mean, you can see it here. Only 7 of the cards got 9, or 6 of them got 9s. 1 got a 7. I mean, you can't argue the results. But yeah, that should complete this video. Super stoked. I would say you can still profit on submitting to PSA. I should have another submission coming soon. The grades haven't popped on that one, but I should be getting that one back pretty soon. We'll have another reveal. But yeah, if you guys wouldn't mind commenting, subscribing, sharing this with your friends, I would greatly appreciate it. Other than that, guys, peace.